Hey guys, let's put a pause on the fitness and health content and talk about the sappy topic, love. What is it? Here's what I think. I think love is peaceful. It brings the freshest air you could ever breathe, the loudest laughs you could ever make. It inspires you. It makes you want to become better in every possible way, and when there's mutual love between two people, it feels easy. But at the same time, love is scary. It takes risk and vulnerability that you will never get back. There's a lot of uncertainty in love. The truest and purest love can't be forced, which is why you have to be willing to lose control, to take a leap with the hope that your love will be requited. However, if it's not, you have to be strong enough to move on, to let go. It may be hard to imagine right now, but with patience, the person you're meant to be with will enter your life in the most unexpected way. And while you look forward to this day to come, do yourself a favor and work on you, so you can become irreplaceable, someone else wouldn't want to lose. I've never really cared nor thought about relationships before. Having a boyfriend was always the last thing on my mind. I'm not into casual dating nor dating just for the fun of it. Of course, I may be a bit biased because I've never tried it, so I don't know what it's like, but my intentions are long-term. I want to find someone who I can see a future with. But before I can become invested with this whole relationship thing, I think it'll be a good idea to create a healthy relationship with myself, to enjoy being with me, because if I don't, how can I expect anyone else to? I recently read a book called 1,000+ Little Habits of Happy, Successful Relationships, and the first chapter was all about self-love. Because the truth is, any happy and successful relationship or friendship starts with you. Before you can care for others, care for yourself so you can bring your best foot forward. And so this week and moving forward, I'll be putting myself at the top of my priority, creating little habits every day that will bring me one step closer to a more healthy and happy me. And first on the list will be a long-needed social media detox. I think I may have a phone addiction, at least checking my phone what feels like every second.
Так, подожди, смотрим, подожди, я не знаю, снимает, но снимает, да.
My phone has become like a slot machine, because just like pulling a lever on a slot machine, when we pull our phones out of our pockets, we're also pulling an imaginary lever to see what notifications we got. I'm having a little oatmeal snack before bed. Peaches and cream oatmeal. Stop. Having an oatmeal snack before bed. Peaches and cream oatmeal. Should be good.
The water to boil.
Not only that, but we're also mimicking a slot machine when refreshing our social media feeds, email, or swiping on dating apps. For instance, I always have the urge to pick up my phone when I hear a notification sound, and easily get distracted and taken away from the task being done at hand. I don't have enough discipline to hold back from not checking my phone after it vibrates, especially when I'm waiting texts from friends or emails from colleagues. And so this is when I realized I need to take a step back, chill, and ask what the heck I'm doing. Why am I making a small device have so much power over me? Luckily, I went camping for a few days with my family, and with no internet, it was the perfect time to do a detox. Away from Instagram and the constant posts bombarding my feed, away from watching other people live a perfect life, to just living my life here and now. Next step to loving yourself is to love the body you're in, and you show this love by caring for it through movement. Any movement. Experiment with different forms of exercise. Do activities that you find enjoying. Self-care shouldn't be seen as a chore. Taking care of yourself should be something you look forward to and get excited about. And so recently I've been wanting to change up my workout routine, because instead of pushing me up, I felt like it was bringing me down. My previous workout routine was weightlifting. I got into it because my friends were doing it, the people I follow were doing it, the Gymshark athletes I look up to were doing it, and I thought lifting weights, challenging myself to lift heavy weights, was the right thing to do. And while I'm not saying it's not right for you, it just hasn't been feeling right for me. I've realized that through experimenting with different workouts throughout the years, that bodyweight workouts are my favorite. Planks, push-ups, jump squats, lunges are fun. They're challenging, but they also put less stress on my body. And also any cardiovascular exercise in general, like running, biking, swimming, jump roping, even jumping on the trampoline, are activities I would rather spend my energy on instead of lifting a heavy barbell. So a part of falling in love with yourself is allowing yourself to do the movement that you feel like doing, not the movement that is the most popular nowadays. I love all the hobbies I have now, but it's always great to discover new hobbies, especially when summer is around and I have more time on my hands. In this case, feet, because I've started to learn longboarding. I've always viewed longboarding as a very fascinating activity. It gives off so many great vibes, and watching other people do it is satisfying. The point of this next step is to keep yourself busy. Find new hobbies, seek new experiences, make your life interesting. The more interesting it is, the more fascinating stories you have to share, and the more people you unintentionally attract. Set aside time to relax, to be unproductive once in a while. You deserve it. Sometimes all I want to do is just sit on my bed with a jar of crunchy peanut butter and the show Love Island playing in the background. Other times I go on a walk and listen to nostalgic playlists while admiring the neighborhoods I've been in thousands of times. That's how I relax, or at least how I try to relax, because it's tough. Relaxation calls to let go, and I am bad at letting go. But if I want to learn, grow, and develop, I need to first learn how to relax so I don't burn myself out. When you have the energy to relax, you'll have the energy to learn, which comes to my next step, to fall in love with yourself, fall in love with learning. Learn to improve what you already know, but also learn to learn something new. And what better place than to do all this learning than on Skillshare? OG viewers, you've probably already heard me talk about Skillshare in my previous videos, but I'm back to talk about them again because I absolutely love the learning community they've built. If you guys don't already know, on Skillshare you can find thousands of online classes about pretty much anything. I recently had this drive to want to rekindle my passion for filmmaking. Ever since starting this channel, I've dedicated lots of my time and energy to creating videos for you guys. And so I kind of put a pause on filmmaking and just storytelling through film, something I could see myself doing in the future. And so Skillshare has really motivated me to start learning all about filmmaking from scratch with its numerous quick and engaging videos by exceptional filmmakers. Recently, I've been experiencing some health problems, specifically in my stomach. I haven't been eating the cleanest and there hasn't really been any balance, at least I definitely could be doing a lot better. So to reset my health and to reboot and clean out my stomach, for lack of better terms, I decided to go on a 2-week keto diet with my family. The keto diet is nothing new for us. My dad would previously do it, and for company, we would also partake in it. However, I was never committed to it because I never needed the keto diet. But with the stomach pain I've been getting, particularly in my lower right abdomen, it was time to take action. And so switching up my diet and cutting down my carb and sugar intake is something that I think will really benefit me. Stay tuned, I'll be documenting the 2 weeks and telling you guys about my full experience with it in my next video. Just because we're on a keto diet doesn't mean we are going to restrict ourselves from delicious food and just dessert. So I am going to recreate keto brownies. I think I used a little bit too much dark chocolate. So technically these aren't really keto brownies, but close enough. So I just finished making these beautiful brownies and we're gonna give it a taste on camera. Tastes more like a chocolate cake, if anything, but it's still pretty good. Honestly, I think they turned out perfect. For keto brownies, pretty perfect. So I'd love to make keto waffles and keto pancakes or just anything delicious like that every single day for breakfast, but it honestly takes a lot of work and I'm very lazy sometimes. So my go-to keto breakfast has been the cereal. I use keto granola, coconut milk, blueberries, I add in frozen strawberries and then a bit of nut butter, and it surprisingly does fill me up. It's just something I have been having almost every single day for the past week now. So if I could summarize this video, it would be to never stop working on yourself. The best thing to do to attract people into your life is to work on yourself, as it is through the process of self-development that you'll have the chance to meet other like-minded people. Promise me one thing. Before you put time and energy into finding him or her, find yourself. Fall in love with your incredible and beautiful self.